guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, guys, today edition is going to be an amazing one because I'll actually be showing you guys what I've learned from Jeffrey Benson. A secret I learned from Jeffrey Benson. That guy is a guru. Shout out to Jeffrey Benson. Shout out to firepips. Shout out to all the mentors of firepips talking about with swings. I love that guy. He emphasized more on market structure, talking about Bebeto Williams, Jeff himself. Actually, I learned a lot from these people. Actually, I'm talking about the 2024 batch of Fire Pips. So I'll be giving you guys out what I learned actually for free. Yes, to enable newbies to be able to get their stand and also know that this forex business you can't go alone. You need a mentor. You need someone who've been there and someone who knows what. Someone who have experience from the market to really help you out since you are coming up as a beginner. Forex, as most people know, it's a financial market and people know there is money in this business and actually 7.6 trillion, some know about 6.6 trillion running in this market a day, and some people are like, man, there's a lot of money in this market, how can I really get money? And people comes in this market with the mentality that I will get it very fast. No, forex is not a get rich quick business. It's something that you need to learn. It's something that you need to practice. It's something that is not easy, though you see as candlestick printing. Some people see it as music interpretation. Like if some apps, if music are playing, you will see something like this, just balance like some people look like music, but people actually know what it is. They actually know that this is a financial market and these are prices, these are people's position in the market buyers and sellers are in this market, pushing the market up for buyers and sellers pushing the market down. So actually I'll be showing you guys what actually forex has been for the past years and how I've actually come to realize that it's not about getting it very fast. It's a time you need to learn it. You need to learn forex very well in a sense. When you've learned, you see the earning comes in automatically. When you've learned, the learning just come in. As in, if you are learning, you need to manage your risk, you need to manage your capital, and most trader will know what I'm talking about. As Jeff will always tell us, "Ah, I like that guy, I like that my mentor, he's really improving. I like his doings." Shout out to you, Jeff. Yeah, boss. So you always tell us past profit does not guarantee future profit. That's why you should manage your loss, you should manage your risk, the capital, your lot size you're entering the market. You should always be, you don't control this market. You just allow the market to act, then you react. You don't run after the market. It's something that you need to treat with patience. If not, forex is going to sit down. Forex is going to sit down like seriously. So guys, let's move directly to the chart. For the past time now, I've been trading GBP USD because that's actually what Jeff was actually trading, and I would be like, let me go with what my mentor is doing. So if you look at this trade, you want to like look this market, you want to like look at this market from a higher time frame. Let's say on a higher time frame, you have the blue lines. I will explain the blue lines later. On a higher time frame, you can see this market is currently on a downtrend. That's on a 4-hour time frame. And again, for us to trade this market, we need to fix our trend line. And again, our trend line needs to be valid. That's what Jeff will always emphasize. You can't just come up in the market and just see a trend line like this and you just draw it like this and you expect the market to come back up here. No. Jeff will tell you that trend line is not valid, and he will insist for a trend line to be valid, you need to have 3 touches at the peak or at the trough. When I talk about at the peak or at the trough, these are positions where I'm talking. We have this here as a peak, we have this here as a trough. So in a scenario of a downtrend, we connect the peaks, while in the scenario of an uptrend, we connect the troughs. So I'm going to connect the peaks for you guys to see and how you can do it. So we have a peak there, we have one here, we have another one here. So we can now connect our trend line from this point to this point. Though market didn't touch this one, yeah, we have market manipulations like that. So you can see the market, we have a first touch here, we have a second touch here, we're having a third touch here. That's actually a good trend line, as in that's a valid trend line because it's having more than one touches. So our trend line is valid. That's already a point number one. So actually we have our trend line valid there. And again, let's say for example we are looking to take a trade and we'll go we'll like go on an hour time frame. Yes, on an hour time frame, let me explain something on 4 hour time frame. This is where race swing come in. That guy is is a market guru. He analyzed market structure. I really love race swings. Shout out to Dr. Race Swings. Thank you for your teachings. Okay, race swings will tell you if you are a swing trader. Let me take an example for a swing trader. You don't trade a correctional move. You actually wait. I'll be making a videos on swing trade, so I'll explain more about swing trading. So this will tell us on swing trading. If you're a swing trader, you don't want to catch a correctional move. Instead, you want to catch an impulsive move. Okay, let me take you guys on a daily time frame and talk more what I'm trying to explain here. If you see this our chart, you will see that on a daily time frame, we are having actually a downtrend, and obviously our impulsive move just come to an end. Let me explain to you guys, so then for this you can subscribe, as you can see they highlighted already. Let me explain to you guys what I mean by we are already at the end of an impulsive move. If you see, this market came down from this point to this point, gave us a high which was lower than this high, show us the market is in a downtrend on a daily time frame, and it was a current trend on a daily time frame, and the market gives this and this, break this low to tell us that this market is moving down. So if you look, we have an impulsive move, which is this move. We have an impulsive move. The whole of this move downward is an impulsive move, while the whole of this is a correctional move. Let me write that down so some people can see. We have here an impulsive move. Impulsive. Here we have an impulsive move. Oh, my keyboard was actually wrong. Something wrong. Text. Okay. We have an impulsive move there. Okay. This is an impulsive move here. This is an impulsive move. Why this move here is a correctional move? Correctional. Okay, guys, on my next video, I'll be explaining swing trading, how it actually works. For the swing traders, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so you'll be the first person when I drop a video. So if you can see, this is an impulsive move and this is a correctional move. Impulsive move move very fast and take a shorter period of time, while correctional move very slow and take a longer period of time. And if you can see, the market just did an impulsive move, correctional, and impulsive move. So we are about to have a correctional move. That's why we see the market didn't break this low, and the market is going to correct, after which the market has corrected itself maybe to a point like this. Then we now have an impulsive move. So as a swing trader, we are going to avoid GBP USD. If we were to take a trade, we are going to avoid GBP USD and look for another pair that actually have that's actually at the end of a correctional move, not the end of an impulsive move. So for a swing trader, we'll actually wait to take our trade here to catch the impulsive movement downward. Rather, this correctional move can't give us the amount of pips we are looking to catch. So that's another point. And also we have psychology level, which are these blue lines. Let me move to a lower time frame, say to a 1 hour time frame. We have psychology level, that it's another key factor that really helped me in forex trading. So these are the things Jeff look out for before he's placing a trade. He make sure price is at its psychology level. We have a trend line touch there, and we might have candlestick pattern, which is either an M or a W pattern. Let me just do a quick one here. We have market currently at 1.330,908 cents. Okay, let's just move price to 1.30,500. Let's take a quick line there. Where is my horizontal line? Plot it here. We go and rearrange. 1.30,500. Okay. So we have our first psychology level there. As you can see, price already reacted to it, moving upward, came down, reacted to it closely, and moves upward. That's the function of a psychology level. There are whole prices in the market. Like, let me say, for example, you're in the market and you want to purchase a book, and they tell you this book is 1,600 or 1,550. You are like, please, can't I have it for 1,500? Like a whole number, 1,500. If it's 1,000 um um 1,950, can I have it for 2,000 francs? Though you've been abnormal because you actually like but for the forex market react at a whole number like 1,500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, just like that. So how do we plot the next psychology level? We just move straight to our regular button, which is it here. We now take from this 1,500, make sure we have it cleanly. Then we'll move up 50 pips, as you can see, counting 13, 15, 16, 19, 20, 23, 26, 28, 29, 31, 40, 47, 48, 49, 50. Our next psychology level will be at 1.3100 cents. That will be our next psychology level. We take our horizontal line, I will plot there, we rearrange. Okay, 7, okay. Good. As you can see, price is currently reacting to the psychology level. And let's add more so we can make options and we can actually make some moves on this trade and see what this market is going to be doing. This is GBP USD. Let's see how we can trade GBP USD today. If it's not possible, then we'll wait for a good entry. We are plotting another psychology level. That will be 1.31500. Quickly arrange. 1.31500. Okay. The next will be 1.32. I hope you guys are understanding. 50 pips above each psychology level. Okay, here is it. So we have price currently on a downtrend here. For GBP USD, the current trend here was price was on a downtrend. As you can see, the current trend here price was a downtrend. And if you want to trade this market, you will just need to like plot your trend line from this point down to this point. And as you can see, we also have a mini trend line. That's a trend line within a trend line. We call such a counter trend line. This will explain that better to us. A counter trend line here. We have a counter trend line here. Okay. So actually, GBP USD has just changed its structure from a downtrend which it was, and it's about to move to an uptrend. Let me explain. We have a low here. We had a low here. This point, we had a low here. Let me elaborate more on this. We had a low here. The law of an uptrend. The market will keep breaking highs and not low. That's the law of an uptrend. For a trend to be in an uptrend, for a market to be in an uptrend, the market keeps breaking high and not low. And for a market to be in a downtrend, the market keeps breaking low and not high. That's the law of an uptrend and a downtrend. Reswing will give us more explanation about that. So actually, GBP USD came down to this point, gave us a high up to this point, gave us a low which was higher than this previous low. That is abnormal in an uptrend. The market still gave us a low which didn't take out this high, gave us again another low which was equal to the recent low the market made, and the market break a high that it made. So we have a change of character here at this position. Yeah, we have a change of character, not yet a change of structure. So we still have to wait for more confirmation for this market to just give us something simple like this, as it's giving maybe something like this, moves up, retests, then that will have now a clear change of structure. Here is a change of character and a change of structure. A change of character gives us an alert that this market is about to reverse from a downtrend to an uptrend, or from an uptrend to a downtrend. While a change of structure actually follows after the change of character has given us an alert, and the change of structure move in the direction of that change of character. So this is exactly what I'm trying to explain. We have a change of character here, and this market will now be in an uptrend, telling us that it's a change of structure when this market has actually moved in the direction of this change of character, which is moving up. So that's what we'll be expecting to happen here at GBP USD. So that's another point that Jeff will come in. We've had a break of structure, yes, that's one. We have our psychology level there, that's two, and we have our trend line that the market has is about to break, which will be this move from here. The market will break our trend line to the upside, and we wait patiently for a retest. If possible, see a W pattern, and we are good to enter for a buy. Simple as ABC, nothing much to talk about there. It's very simple. It's just for you to be patient enough to actually wait to see your moves in this market. So, guys, I've talked about trend line. That's one. Talked about trend line. Talked about psychology level. Talked about psychology level, and also talked about W and M pattern. W and M pattern. Talked about trend line, break of structure and change of character. Talk about change of character and change of. You should be very vigilant when trading the financial market. I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any worries, just drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep it simple. Bye, guys. Thanks to Fire Pips again once more. I really appreciate you guys for your effort. Thanks, boss Jeffrey Benson, the one and only best forex trader in the whole of Africa. I appreciate you, boss.